Today is tip number 3 in my Healthy Habits for Musicians series. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Heather. I was a professional flutist and I had injuries, so then I found my path into healthcare. So now I specialize in treatment of injuries in the upper extremity, and I specialize in working with musicians. So today is tip number 3. And I'm going to do these probably every other day. I did 2 already, but I didn't tell you guys when I was going to do them, so that was my bad. So sorry about that. So tip number 3 for healthy habits is warm-ups. So what do we do as musicians for warm-ups? When I ask my patients, well, what do you do for a warm-up? Well, I play scales and I play arpeggios. That's what I used to do. That's all I ever did. I did warm-ups of scales, arpeggios, and long tones, which is great to warm up on your instrument, but not so great for your physical body. So your physical body needs exercise and blood flow and nutrients to its muscles that you're using in very, very intense situations and very focused situations when you're practicing and when you're performing. So you really need to be doing some kind of physical warm-up. So an athlete, you have to think like an athlete does. An athlete's not going to go run a marathon without warming up. So football players are not going to go play a game without doing some kind of physical warm-up. It's the same exact thing. You are putting yourself in all these contorted positions for long periods of time. You need to physically warm up your tissues in your body to actually prepare to sit down and then play your scales and arpeggios. So dynamic stretching is always the best rather than static stretching before you're actually going to play. So what I mean by dynamic stretching is, just doing I have a very specific exercise program that I actually created for musicians that warms up dynamically all of the important muscle tendon groups in your body. But you're not doing static stretches where you're doing something like this, okay, which are important in and of themselves at a different time. But dynamic stretches are more you're doing active motion like this, all right? There's a whole program to do for that. But I want you to start thinking about, what are you doing for warm up? Are you doing any kind of physical warm up other than playing your scales and arpeggios? And if not, I want you to start thinking about what you can do. And if you have questions about it, reach out to me because I'm happy to talk.